Welcome back, everybody. Drop Bear here, and I've got another lovely little video here of lovely Ree and myself in a twin Jean Barts um, game on Two Brothers. Now, this is rather really funny because as we sat here, Ree was joking that we should be mid-rushing, and I'm going, no, I'm going to go A. So you can see my bow already turning away to go and attack towards A. And then reminds me that I'm meant to duly write into the rules of the clan that if one gets Two Brothers map and there is no carrier present, one must go mid-rush. It's a joke rule, but you know. And I said, but there's a carrier. And she goes, what? Obviously you're not man enough to go. Well, she didn't really say that, but she implied that I was going to be chicken if I didn't go mid-rush. And I then quickly, instantly referred to the Back to the Future quote of "Nobody calls me chicken," and promptly proceeded to head towards mid-rush. And then she says, "I was kind of joking. I'm going A." I went, "No, I'm going mid-rush." Now you've just questioned my manhood, and she turns in with me. And then also proceeds to give in chat everybody warning that we're mid-rushing. Now, at this point, I really thought that Nevsky would come with us, but as you can see on the mini-map, he's turning away. So Reese pinged the bottom of the mid-rush at the top of the C cap, and I was expecting everyone just to basically ignore that, and you can see we have a healthy amount going east and a healthy amount going west. So whatever happens, east and west have a decent amount of players. This is good, yeah. Meanwhile, my girlfriend and I proceed down mid-rush. Oh dear. We're in two Jean Barts for fuck's sake. And I'm not Flambass. And she is not Monkey. Anyway, it gets better. It gets much better. So as we're entering the straits here, you can actually see our friendly carrier has seen exactly what's happening, or is about to happen, and he sent a dive bomber squadron straight over our heads, straight down the channel, and this legend is going to go spot for us. Guys, raise your beers. That CV is getting a compliment. Anyway, here we go. So, good CV player. Awareness. So we can see at the sea, the Albemarle is the only real thing there. And I was ultra surprised because I literally thought there would be at least one or two more ships sitting in their sea cap. But there's nothing. As you can see, their entire force is spread out on the east side and the west side of the map. Only the Albemarle is anywhere near where Rhea and I are going to pop out. Embrazened with just, yeah, thank you CV obviously. But here we go. Right, so the east side has obviously seen what we're doing and has come to try and stop us. I fire a thunder, and it was like, what? What is this? What RNG crap is this? Okay, now it gets a bit better, but that first lot was just rubbish. Now, of course, my top turret reload booster is gone. I'm pulling back. Bree says she's going to pop forward. And Fun and Shoe is here because I'm looking at Mosca. And then I realise I'm back in the re. Oh dear. So I've got to pop forward. She's going backwards still. Yeah. Yeah, that was a big fuck up on my part. It wasn't her fault, it was mine. Iowa. Come on, baby. Come on. RNGesus can't screw me over again. Citadel. Yeah, it's nothing like fucking up in Iowa. Mosca still wants some. Now, Ree's moving up beside me at this point. I'm thinking this is goodbye Mosca here. And it is goodbye Mosca. And that is first blood, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. First blood at this point in the game. So neither East nor West have actually done any real damage to each other. And so we start pushing through. There's still the Thunder up there to deal with, and I know the Albemarle's just over there to my right. I'm fully expecting him. And they all know we're here now. Now, Rhea and I were commenting at this point as I attacked the Albemarle that east for the enemy, you gotta love that, east for the enemy has collapsed. And our guys do have a free run down the eastern side. Except our Yamato is ages away from the fight. But they always are. So now they're down 3 cruisers. And it's not looking good for me at this point. Double fire. Heal's just going on cooldown now. I'm basically looking to get as much shots on this Puerto Rico as I possibly can before I eat the dust. Die, Puerto Rico. Can I get another shot out? Can I? This is what I'm thinking this time. Can I get one more shot out? I did. Didn't do an awful lot. However, our east side is pushing pretty hard. West is still holed up, but east is pushing around. This is good. So Rhea and I were basically almost virtually high-fiving each other at this point, having helped east and west, and killed a couple of them. With the inglorious help of our CV, so I'm trying to gloat about our mid-rush here, but Rhea's not having much luck with the Puerto Rico. But she takes the Puerto Rico with her. So, there you go. We're down. Mid-rush team is down. However, we've set the win up for the team. Nearly 500 points in the lead. 4 ships kills in the lead. Oh, Ree, stop gloating about how you mid-rush. No one likes a professional. So anyway, our east, they're pushing. It's good. It's nice. And at this point, I compliment the CV for a very good spotting game. So we turn around. Conqueror is being a god. He's pushing hard. Yamato, not so much. She's falling behind, but Yamato drivers. They never lead from the front, do they? Their enemies, Georgia, on the west, is pushing up to the Buffalo, and this is going to play out really quickly and very funny very shortly. She'll see me shoot over to that view. And we keep wondering, why are East not hitting in towards C? And why are, yeah, you think they would hit in towards C while killing the 4 enemy down south, right? No, that's not what they do. Oh no, hell no. Buffalo versus Georgia. How do you think this is going to go down? Buffalo soldier in the heart of America with American ship, yeah. You're gonna get killed, yeah. Yep. Uh, However, Georgia then donkeys into 3 torpedoes and dies as well. I don't understand how our team are fucking suddenly dying like flies. So, our carrier, like a god, decides he's going to come up the middle. Why not? You know, the action's happening on the east and west side. There's no action in the middle. Pretty safe for the carrier to come up the middle. This guy's got balls. No wonder we complimented him. Anyway, at this point, the entire east flank seems to have collapsed because Conqueror's dead, and only the Nevsky and the Yamato are left, and that is a bare skeleton of what was there a moment ago, and I just said in chat, stop fucking dying, you morons. This was in the bag 3 minutes ago, and now we barely have a 300 lead instead of a 400 lead. Now, it's not so much of a points situation, it's a numbers situation. Oh yeah, our CV is a god. So our North Carolina refuses to get in the game. Nevsky at the top is having an issue. We have a CV that's having the game of his life, and a Yamato that just found his brave pills and all of a sudden wants to be at the pointy end of the attack after sitting in the back for the entire game. And Rhea and I are in comms and just thinking that this whole game is going to go to shit after we basically handed the team the win on a plate. There's only, while the caps are wildly out of whack, there's only one ship between us in kills. And they can easily win this on kills. So we're praying this Donsky goes down. And does the Donsky go down? Does he? Does he? Does he? Not yet. Yamato's trying. Nevsky's doing a great job on, and Nevsky gets the kill. Beautiful. 5v3. Now all of a sudden, it's looking a bit more solid on our side. And believe me, Rhea and I in chat, which I sadly did not record, we're kind of going off at our team at this point for who in our team's trying to throw this game the hardest, really. It's right up there with that Yamato and our Conqueror and the North Carolina. So, Yamato dies. Great. Loss of points. Now it's 4v3. I still think this is going to go south for us at this point. And then it's 4v2. And then all of a sudden it just looks a tiny bit better. Nevsky versus Donsky. Oh, Nevsky is actually doing quite well here, whittling him down. And actually, when you look at the leaderboard at the end of the game, this guy has done a remarkable effort. So, under 5 minutes, but that's not going to be a problem in this game. It's just the carrier. Nevsky burnt him down. Beautiful. So, the other Nevsky, and the North Carolina, which again has just instantly found his man pants, because that's what battleship drivers do when they all of a sudden everyone else has done the heavy lifting in front of them and they can proceed to push because they're too fucking gutless to fucking push. Start taking on the carrier. Now it's all over Red Rover at this point, as you can see. But it wasn't looking like that a few minutes ago. It was looking like a total snatching defeat from the jaws of victory game after it had been set up for them by the mid-rush that the beautiful Ree, led by myself after being dared into it by being called chicken, had done. And now everyone wants a piece of their Shikuru. I don't think that North Carolina's going to get another shot off, to tell you the truth. Because the points are going to tick over. We win. And everything is good in the world. And so we look at the list. 81k damage, not terribly bad. It's quite okay. Not fantastic, but we did all right. So I was quite happy with that. And over to the leaderboard table. So I'm not at the top. Ree's not at the top, but we gave compliments to the Nevsky up there because he did well.